Yes, it is happening. This is not the only video that I've seen in the last several weeks or even several months where women like her complain that when they go out, men do no longer pay attention to them. Men do no longer approach. Less men match with them on dating apps. Less men try to DM them on Instagram. Less men are interested in dating or taking modern women seriously. It's been a long time coming because, as you probably know, in the last 10 years, and this is the reason why there is red pill movement and the manosphere and all of these videos like this that you're watching, the dating scene for single men has gone down the drain essentially, and it really doesn't even make sense to date anymore. And you're talking to somebody who, left America to live in Thailand. I've been living here in Thailand for 3 years now. Things are definitely still much better here than they were in America, but things are also getting worse and worse and worse. And dating Thai women has so many other nuances with so many other issues, but that's a whole different video, which I've made already and I will make in the future, so don't forget to subscribe. But let's get back to what's been happening in the last 10 years. Now, don't get me wrong. I know the behavior of women has gone downhill to the point where men just do no longer want to date women or approach women because it's just no longer worth it. But at the end of the day, the problem is with simps. The problem is with men who are willing to spend too much money, give too much attention and validation to these usually average-looking women for pretty much nothing in return. That problem is still there, but even simps are realizing that they're not getting what they really want and while spending all of this time and money. And women on the other side, as much as they like using men for the money, attention, and time and energy, they also realize that these are not real men. That's why we created the new word for them, this new sort of degraded type of species that have penises, but we created a new word called a simp. And I'm sure you've heard it more and more and more. We didn't have that word, only several years ago because men were men. So more and more men have walked away, and now, and I see it even here in Thailand. I actually went to a birthday party yesterday to a place where 80% were foreigners. I usually don't like going to those places, but it was amazing because these Western women that would have men lined up after them weren't really being approached at all. As a matter of fact, I ended up talking to the only black girl in that place because I love black women. Normally, I would have to wait in line for that. I mean, she was absolutely gorgeous. But I didn't have to wait in line. As a matter of fact, she came up to me. Now, I still, unfortunately, didn't even bother getting her number. I walked away because her masculine energy, just the way she talked to me, I couldn't. She was just not very feminine, even though she looked great. And I walked away without getting her number. And that happens more and more and more. And trust me, I love black women, and there's not that many of them here in Thailand, as you can probably guess. But, and the funny thing is there were 3 girls, relatively cute Thai girls, dressed very sexy, which usually means you're going to have to pay for them one way or another. But most of these guys are tourists or they haven't been here long enough to know that. So when those 3 girls got on a dance floor, I kid you guys not, because I saw those girls go on a dance floor, and I think I just talked to my friend briefly because it was a birthday party. And when I looked back on the dance floor, I was like, oh, where did those girls go? And it took me a while to realize that the reason I couldn't see the girls on the dance floor, not because they left from the dance floor, it's because they got surrounded by so many men that I couldn't see the girls. Now, don't get me wrong, this is the type of simps that I'm talking about. You have to be a pathetic excuse for a man to go on a dance floor or try to go after a girl with 30 other guys thinking that you wearing your shorts and sandals and fucking oversized t-shirt with absolutely no sense of personality or sense of humor, you're somehow going to win them over. Now, the only way to win them over is to pay more than all of those guys. But the opposite of that absurdity is the fact that these men were not going after the foreign women, and foreign women absolutely saw that the only attention, visible attention that any women got from these guys, mainly foreign guys, were the Thai women. And the Western women with their tattoos and cigarettes, fucking half of them smoke, more than half, just they came in with friends and they left with friends, and there wasn't much attention being paid to them. But this is what's happening in America now, when men just got fucking tired of that shit. They stopped approaching women, and women, looks like this girl, dressed up, wore heels, and was there to meet, was not on her fucking phone or had earbuds in like a lot of women are nowadays. She was there to mingle, and the guys were like, no, I'm here to hang out with other guys. I don't have to pay for my friends' drinks. I don't have to fucking listen to their, lack of personality, which women usually don't have any. I can listen to some jokes, which usually women don't tell. And I don't have to deal with this shit. And this is what's happening. And again, this is the news that's being brought to you guys from the women. This is not the manosphere, Andrew Tate influencers telling you how things are. These are women telling us, oh shit, we're in trouble. And I cannot emphasize enough, for every girl who posts the video like this, and there are more and more of them with every day, there are thousands of women who feel this way. They're just not content creators, or not, they're sometimes ashamed or embarrassed that this is happening, that they're not going to post these videos. So things are changing, and they're changing in the countries where they've started. Now, we have a long way to go, but the more of us gentlemen go away, stop giving attention, money, validation, and energy to these women, the faster these women will change back. Or the new generation of women who we all want to date, who are going to be in their 20s, are going to grow up right, knowing that they want a husband, knowing that they'd rather take a family over career, and knowing that they have to be normal, respectful human beings for men to wanting to even fuck them, because these men don't even want to fuck her. You know what I mean? Like, that's not even happening. So please join the MGTOW movement if you haven't already. There are different flavors. So I am part of the 2 flavors, right? I only use women for sex. And I moved out of America to a East Asian country. Join me, join other men walking away, because the sooner we all do this, the sooner things will get much better. If you're a single guy and you're still dating, well, let me help you out when it comes to analyzing dating profiles. All you have to do is take snapshots of a dating profile of a girl you're interested in and upload it into this ChatGPT app called the Dating Profile Analyzer. It is free, and it will give you all the green, yellow, and most importantly, red flags about that profile. You're welcome.